The mind keeps you as a slave by making you believe you can travel only in horizontal line or the vertical line. You will be slave of your mind as long as you believe you cannot travel in all the direction. As long as you believe you can travel only in the horizontal line or the vertical line, mind will keep you as slave. That is why even the so-called spiritual sadhana, you don't grow, you don't experience the transformation. As long as you decide spiritual practice against the worldly life, you cannot grow into the life. Please be very clear. Whenever you choose spiritual life against the worldly life, be very clear, you can never grow in the spiritual life. As long as you are staying in a plane of making choice, be very clear, you are in a worldly plane. You may need a new coat to your worldly life as a spiritual life. Most of us don't want to transform our whole being. Just we want to show we are struggling for transformation. If you look a little deep, you will understand we have a deep fear of transformation. We don't want the transformation, but we don't even want to say that we don't want the transformation. It's a wonderful game between our mind and the consciousness. You are kept as a slave as long as you believe you can travel only in the horizontal direction or in the vertical direction. The moment you understand, you start believing, you start having trust in your being, you can travel in horizontal direction and vertical direction simultaneously without the gap of space and time. There is no need for space and time gap. If you think, if you travel in horizontal, you can't travel in vertical, naturally you will share your life. Some portion for spirituality and some portion for worldly life. That's what I call holiday religion. Holiday religion. In holidays, we go to some discourse, a little bit of meditation, or some puja, some ritual. As long as spirituality is a part-time job for you, please be very clear, you can never become spiritual. You may give title spirituality for your acts, but you can never become spiritual by your being. If the spirituality is your part-time job, you can be sure it is just a skin deep. It cannot transform your life. As long as spirituality is a part-time job, be very clear, you will continuously have hypocrisy and guilt. Hypocrisy and guilt. Either you will know that it is not going to help and you will be doing, or you will think it is going to help and you will have a guilt you are not able to do. Either you will know the meditation is not going to help you, but you will try to do just to show for the people in a hypocritical way. Most of us don't believe in some rituals. We do it just for the sake of social prestige. So hypocrisy or guilt. Sometimes you start believing in some ritual, some meditation. Even a meditation is a ritual as long as you believe you can travel only in horizontal line or vertical line. Meditation is also a ritual as long as you believe it can be done only some portion at some part of your life. If you do it at some part of your life, if you do it in particular time, be very clear, your so-called meditation is also nothing but a ritual. Only when it becomes your life, only when it becomes your consciousness, you can be sure you are meditating. Till that moment, till that moment, till that time, it's only a ritual. Either you will have a hypocrisy, or if you start believing the meditation or a ritual, you will have a deep guilt. You are not able to do it continuously. Be very clear. Here I am making a bold statement which is a little controversial. No intelligent man can do any practice more than 21 days with inspiration. It's a little sharp statement, but I make from my experience. In last 2 years, I have met more than 2 lakh people personally in 5 countries. I have seen thousands of people entering into meditation. I can say I myself initiated at least 40,000 people into meditation. But when I initiate them into meditation, people ask me, we do a meditation camp called Ananda Spurana. People ask me, Swamiji, should I do all the 7 meditation techniques? I tell them, no, please don't. Do it only 1 or 2, that's enough. They say, no, Swamiji, it's so nice, I want to do all the 7. Can I do? I tell them, all right. Just after a month, if I meet them somewhere and ask them, have you started? Always a usual reply, no, Swamiji, I have to start. I am searching for a right time. I am searching for a good day. It's a usual thing. At least from my experience I can say, no intelligent man can do any practice more than 21 days with inspiration. If it becomes more than 21 days, it will become a dead ritual. I have seen the people doing puja. They will just wait when they can come out of the puja room after finishing the puja. They will finish with such a speed and hurrying mood. They will never enter into the puja room again. See, the same way, meditation. When you do it as a part-time job, as a part of your routine, always you have a hypocrisy or a guilt.